you're a grand defender. You're putting your energy in, or you're actually connecting to their energy field. So when you go heart, lung, liver, spleen, you are connecting to your own energy field. Now, the ribs are the last rib that you can feel. If you stick your middle finger up under the rib, you can literally touch the physical liver. Same thing on the other side. You can literally touch the spleen. So we don't say liver, spleen, liver. We go liver, spleen, liver, because we really want to get in there and get the liver and the spleen. Okay? Now, when we do the pancreas poke, all right, so the end of the rib to the belly button, and midway, that is the pancreas. The pancreas is behind the stomach. So if this is the stomach and the pancreas, so we have a foot and we have a head that's sticking out. So we hit the foot, that's how we can touch the pancreas, by hitting the foot and the head, okay? So this is not just some random silly thing. There's a definite healing process to this shake your hands, move your chi, okay? So heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney. Now, where are the actual kidneys? So you have your last three ribs, which you can touch the last rib on the bottom. The kidney hangs out 1 finger's width below the last rib, but 2/3 of the rib is 2/3 of the kidney organ is protected by the ribs. So in boxing, they said, "Oh, that was a kidney shot." Yeah, it was a kidney shot because you're going up under that rib. But in regular everyday life, nobody's going to like poke you up under your ribs on the side. That's not going to happen. All right. So if we compress the spine, we're literally protecting the kidney. But that's not what we want to do. We want to expand so that the kidney works better. We want to stretch it out. So we want it to work better. Okay. So we use fingertips, okay? So we're not doing the flat of the hand, we're doing fingertips because we want to get in, that's better, we want to get in between those ribs, the intercostal spaces. So drum your lungs, drum your heart, drum your lungs, drum your heart. Now, if you go from the bottom of the xiphoid process to the top, the very center point is called CV17. That's where your thymus gland is. But the heart is a little bit over. So if you can touch your breastbone and go over, and there's 2 ribs right there, and the heart is actually right there. Okay? So if someone had a metal pencil and they pierced you right here in between the ribs, you could pierce someone's heart. But it's highly unlikely that anybody is going to be able to do that because you're going to do this. Okay? So it's rare that you would be attacked or injured to your physical heart from the front. It is more likely that your heart would be injured from the back. So how would that happen? If you opened up your ribs, if you opened the shoulder blades, now there's spaces that I can go in and pierce. Now, obviously I don't want either of those things to happen, so therefore I do the Qi cups, because that helps me build the muscles that close and open my shoulder blades. And it also strengthens the pectoralis muscle, and by lifting and contracting, I strengthen the intercostal muscles, so just like you shut the gate on a garage, you can shut the gate on your ribs and make all of your organs impenetrable. So no lung, no heart, no liver, no spleen, no kidney, because you now know how to do this. But in order to tighten, you have to be able to open. So you have to expand in order to contract. Expand in order to contract. Okay? So shake your hands, move your chi is pure Qigong. All I did was speed it up and put it to music so that you would continue to do it. Because all the knowledge in the world that I throw at you, if you don't do it, you lose it. Okay? So, drum your heart, drum your lungs, drum your adrenals, because the adrenals are on top of the kidneys. Poke your pancreas. Okay? Now, on ladies, if you put your thumb in your belly button and you draw a diagonal down to the hip bone, okay, so you can feel the hip bone, you draw a diagonal, midway between is the ovary. So you have a right ovary and you have a left ovary, okay? Now, do we want to bang the ovaries? Nah. But if we bang the hip bone, we create a vibration that will benefit the ovaries. Now, guys, your testicles hang down. Do we want to bang our testicles? No. But if we bang the hip bone, that vibration goes down to where the testicles are. Okay? So bang your gonads. So gonad is a general term that includes ovaries and testicles. So we bang the gonads. Okay? Then we do the sacral pump. Then we do the pineal push. Now, the pineal is at the top of the brainstem. So when we tap the base of the skull, you're creating an internal vibration that goes into your brainstem. And again, the pineal is right at the top of the brainstem. So when we tap that, we're waking up the pineal gland. Now, yesterday we covered the memory brush and the cranial tap. Now, your pituitary gland is this bone is called the sphenoid bone. Behind that bone is a soft spot that we call the temple. So if you put your thumbs on your temple and you just push in and out, what happens to the cerebrospinal fluid? It creates a little wave of the cerebrospinal fluid. Now, if you take your three fingers here and pull apart your forehead, again, you create a little wave. Now, your pituitary gland sits in a little cup behind your forehead. So this creates a wave, and now you're literally washing fluid over your pituitary. So if you tap your pineal and spread apart your forehead, you can communicate with your pineal and your pituitary, which does what to your hormones? 10x your hormones. What? They didn't teach us that. No, because they want to put you on drugs. And I have 2 patients right now that have pituitary tumors. And I'm like, no surgery, please, no surgery. It will re-regulate. If you allow me to help you, you can re-regulate your pineal and your pituitary. No surgery necessary. Okay? Of course, I've done it multiple times. So, you have the power to heal yourself with medical Qigong by emitting Qi, not just through here, but through the middle finger. The thumb is connected to the lungs. The lungs store yang energy. So you can do thumb. You can do thumb. So I had dinner last night with a friend of mine who's a massage therapist, and he says, I'm always using my thumbs and my thumbs are sore. And I'm like, dude, you're doing it incorrectly. Let me show you how using Qigong can fix your thumbs. 5 minutes later, he's like, okay, I'm coming to class. Now this is somebody, 3 years I've been trying to get him to come to Qigong class. Now when I showed him a practical application, now he wants to come. So everybody has their reasons for doing it or not doing it. But how can we be better humans? How can we be better humans? By increasing the connection to the 3 treasures. The 3 treasures are the reason or the method that Qigong works to heal you. So what are the 3 treasures? Okay, so Jing is specifically your digestive and your reproductive system. Without good food, you can't make good hormones. Okay, so you need Jing training. So it's not like, oh, I just do this one and that works on my Jing. Yes, that does work on your Jing. And then deer tortoise, that works on your Jing too, but you just can't do one thing for 5 minutes and think that's going to make a difference in your hormones. You have to be trained. So we have a...
No. I just wanted to make an announcement to everybody on YouTube. If they're interested in getting invited to the Blue Dragon tribe, text Blue Dragon, that's one word, to 66866. If you want to register for the class, go to loveqigong.com.
Thank you. Okay, so how do we do Qigong training? Well, a lot of women have heard of Kegel exercising.